to do another vinyl and one CD update. I got enough to do another quick update. You know, I don't like try not to do the 40-minute updates, so I'm going to do this since I have enough in right now. I think I got like 9 albums plus a CD. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a live later too, around 9 o'clock Central Time. So if you guys are around and want to bullshit with me and have drinks and play music, you know, you guys that join me normally, you know how it goes. And I'm there until everybody leaves. So anyway, this is a band called Ashes Collide. The EP is called First Collide. This is a band, I think, a Russian band. The names are Russian, so I'm going to go with Russian. I heard the video for it, and something about her voice. Yeah, it's another female fronted band. Something about her voice just clicked with me. And it's more of a hard rock, modern rock, a little poppy at times. It's kind of tough because a lot of it's hard rock, and then you get a little bit of pop in there. But something about her voice has captured me. It's called Ashes Collide, First Collide. It's one of these digibook kind of styles, but it has the plastic inlay, so I don't hate it as much. I hate digipacks. CD is essentially the cover. Nothing behind it. A lot of you guys won't like this at all because it's nothing like metal. I'll post a link in my description below for the album and the other not known stuff, but I think a lot of that's known stuff. Anyway, that's my only CD for this video. Next is one I got today, finally. This was a bit of an annoyance because I paid for the priority shipping on it. The shipping slip was made on the 11th of January and I just got it today. I actually just contacted them yesterday because I'm like, what the hell is this? You pay the ship, you pay expensive shipping for a priority and you don't get it, you're kind of pissed off. Anyway, it's Nita Strauss's Controlled Chaos on vinyl finally. This took a while to get, and it is autographed by her. You can tell by the smear. It is a little bit smeared right there, but that's alright. Nita is probably one of my favorite modern guitarists. She doesn't get enough credit, and I think it's because she is female, which is stupid. But her guitar is badass. I mean, for Christ's sake, she plays for Alice Cooper. And I love all her stuff from Iron Maidens. She's been with Alice Cooper for a while now, and she finally put out a solo album. It's an instrumental, and I forget who the bass player is. I think she plays bass, but the drummer on here is her boyfriend. He's actually pretty good. The album's called Controlled Chaos. Of course, it's a lot of Nita. Pretty cool stuff, though. A lot of my newer videos you guys have been seeing, the music is actually from this. And it's pretty badass. We go from heavy stuff to, piano and stuff in there too as well. So, I love her. I love her playing. Her playing is smooth. She seems like a really cool chick. I love her as a guitar player. So, comes with a digital download. When I bought it, I got a download. So if anybody wants this, let me know. And the inner sleeve is, of course, Nita. And then her nickname is Hurricane Nita, so that's her kind of emblem. Kind of cool. Not much more to this other than that. Really cardboard inner, which I don't like. But it comes on this really cool black and red with black splatter. It's not I don't think it's 180 because it's kind of thin. It might be like 150 or so. It's thicker than normal, but finally glad to get that in. It's taken forever and a day to get here. So, but there's that. And it's all instrumental, so you guys that don't like instrumental, you don't like it at all. Let me put this around because I got the other ones. Alright, next is it's an EP single, I guess you call it a maxi single. 3-track, 12-inch single with Raven with Leo Dirkschneider of Accept back in the day. And this is kind of a single EP before All For One, which is weird because I actually got that here. But it has Break the Chain, from All For One, and then it has a Born to Be Wild with Udo, and an Inquisition as well on here. Pretty cool. You just never see it. It's not expensive to buy. You just don't come across it a lot. It's got a little bit of ring impression. Other than that, it looks damn good. I mean, comes in this weird. You guys remember these in the older albums? And then it's on Road Racer. Again, it hasn't been cleaned yet, so there's a little dust on there. So that was a cool pickup. Really cool because the other album I picked up was Raven's All For One. So separate seller, so it was kind of weird. But I got this as well. This is in really, really good shape. And this is a Mega Force. It's kind of weird because all looks good, but there's a little bit of chew on the binding side, which sucks. So I literally won't buy an album if the title's not clear. But this was kind of misgraded overall, but still really good, really cheap, and I got it. So, and we'll show you the inner with the lyrics. A little bit of crease there, but that's alright. And then the band and pictures and credits as per usual back then. And it's on the silver Megaforce label. So really cool. Again, super clean vinyl. The one thing about all the vinyl is everybody pretty much graded those well. People tend to overgrade sleeves. Next is a band that was, I think, produced by Yngwie Malmsteen, and that's a band called Third Stage Alert. That early, was 84? Yeah, early 84 heavy metal with a little bit of new wave to it. His voice is very different. I think that's why it's always caught my attention. And you get the main song on here that I know is Stranger. That's how I discovered them back in the day. Some kind of compilation from, I think it was California or something. But that's how I discovered them back in the day. This is an EP. This is a 5-song EP, still on the shrink. I think Mark Edwards, the drummer for Lion and Code of Honor, he's done a lot of stuff. He's in this band. Nobody else on here that I know is popular. But the vocalist is a very unique vocal on this band. So I picked that up. Again, another cheap one. So it comes on a plain white sleeve. I don't think it has an inner. A lot of the small, well, this is a Metal Blade. Yeah. Still in the shrink. It's on the red Metal Blade label, which I have never seen a red one that I can recall. Really cool. Again, in spectacular condition. Really thin vinyl. And then next, my very first Firewind on vinyl. Gus G came from here, or played here. I'm not sure if he still plays with him anymore. But that's where you guys would know Gus G from originally. And there is the inner with lyrics that are so small you cannot possibly read them unless you have the vision of Superman. I don't think it has an inner because it has the gatefold. Oh, it does have an inner. Oh, it's just a poster, that's right. It's just a Firewind poster, which is cool because it's just a poster. But all this stuff usually stays with my vinyl. I don't take it out. It's kind of part of the collecting thing. And this is just a single disc, and it's on a very bright red vinyl. So it's very cool to finally get some Firewind on vinyl. So I don't have any Firewind, and I don't have any. There's another one of those vinyl. Oh shit! Where the edge is concave in it, you can run your fingernail in it. It's really weird. Anyway, there's that. Next is if you guys watch my Best of 2015, this is one of the oddball albums that were in my list. This was a blues album from a band that's Phil Collen of Def Leppard's band. It's blues, a little bit of hard rock influence with metal guitar a little bit. And that's a band called Delta Deep. Album's so good. If you like blues mixed with hard rock, great album. And it came out this year. So I decided to go ahead and buy the live Delta Deep, East Coast Live. It was literally down to 16 bucks, so I couldn't resist it. I'm not a big live album person, but it's a 2-disc, 2 LP for 16 bucks. It's pretty damn good. So, I'll show you anything else with it. The discs are the same, so I'm just going to show one just to get it over quicker. It's just on black vinyl, but it's essentially the album cover. All 4 are the same. So really cool to get that for very cheap, and it's chopped up. It's not like a straight through live, although it says it's from one show, so I guess they must have added a little bit. But it sounds great. They sound killer live, so it's really worth it. Even if you just want to check them out, it's a little bit cheaper than the actual album to grab. Next is an album I'm highly disappointed, yet not disappointed. And this is, if you guys recently know, I got an XYZ like a month ago, but it's a French press. So I seen another one pop up and I wanted it, and I asked about it, and it's still sealed. And I asked about it, and twice I asked, I'm like, are you sure it's a US press? Because I'm chasing that, I don't want another French press. Well, it's another French press. I mean, and it's from a big seller. I mean, how do you not know what you got, you know? All you had to do is check the number or give me the number, I would have checked it. But anyway, I got it. It's sealed. That I did not know, so it makes it a little bit more. The only problem is I'm worried about it being warped because it does lay funny. So I'm going to open it right now just to check, because I did promise it to somebody, so I don't want to send them a warped vinyl. I was so disappointed it wasn't the US press. Can't really tell. I'd have to put it on my turntable, but it does look a little warped. I don't think it's bad enough to screw the plate up. And it looks alright. Maybe it's just the album. This being sitting in the wrap so long. Oh, this reminds me. Whoops, that's a pen to fucking thing too. And everybody has a heart attack when you do that. I gotta leave it on! No, you don't. It messes up the album. It doesn't help the albums. Alright. So we've got a couple more to show you. This album is really expensive to find an OG copy of, so I just decided that I'll get it eventually. I just decided to go ahead and pick up the newest Music on Vinyl reissue of it, which I was really shocked that they reissued this. And that's TNT's Realized Fantasy. This is their, well, I guess 4th or 5th, depending on the first album, which was in Swedish or Finnish. I can't remember what they are. A great album. Their last great album, in my opinion, before they got a little bit weird. Their other stuff's good. It's just different. Pretty cut and dry. It looks like the original. You know, it's kind of matte cover though, which I like the matte covers. It's a really cool cover. I love that cover, just based on the 50s vibe and the pinup look, and you know, he's looking at the girl in the magazine, and there she is. Hence, Realized Fantasy. It does have the inner. There's the lyric side. Has the band side with Tony Harnell, Ronnie Latikra was the guitar player. Very unique guitar player. He has a band called Tindrum. Was it Tindrum? No, that was the bass player, Diesel Dahl. Never mind, check that. So anyway, Really glad to have that on vinyl. And it comes on colored vinyl. It says there's 1,000 copies. Oh, by the way, this is copy 330. And the vinyl says blue and gold. But that bitch is blue and white. It's not blue and gold. I mean, it even has the original, European press stamping on it and stuff like that. So that's really cool. Just glad to have a copy of it on vinyl, and it sounds really good. Although there is a bit of that static sound at the end of the first side, which I found weird. It's like it's taken from the cassette. Cassette. It's really weird. Other than that, it sounds great. Next is tough one to come by these days, even though it's from 2010. Yeah, and that is Overkill's Ironbound. This is I don't know if there's been a repress, but this is the original copy, and this is gatefold with lyrics, and then the band. I found it really odd. It doesn't have a sticker on there. It has the parental advisory actually part of the art. This is the E1 Entertainment. I don't think there was anything that came with it because it's a gatefold. And it is a double disc. Yeah, it didn't. But other one to check off the Overkill list. Their vinyl is hard to find. You can get the represses, which I'm for, but if I can find the OGs, and this seller actually sent them in Lo-Fi style, which is really cool. And this seller is a really cool dude. I actually talked to him a lot. I've got another Grail coming in from him actually, and he really good prices, like way under, usually about 20% under going rate, and all his vinyl is super clean. Like what he says the grade is, he's probably undergrading it. Really good, really cool. Really glad to have this. And the other vinyl is the same, so I'm not going to pull it out. And then finally, it's pricey. I found it fairly good price, but it's one of my top 5 Grails, I would say at the time. And again, Grails to me aren't a $600 album. Grails are hard to find albums, easy to find albums that I just can't get a hold of somewhere. And when I do find them, especially the more expensive ones, they're still Grails to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be first press of, whatever, Beatles, or I don't care about that. I want, $10 album, it's a Grail, is the same as $100, that's a Grail. It's just hard to come by. Anyway, that's John Norum's Face the Truth. His second album, probably the better of the first two. The first one's more of that hair metal Europe style, but better. This one's more, you can tell he's starting to get that blues influence here, but it still stays kind of to the metal. I think it was 92, right? Yeah, 92. So it was still just coming out of that hair metal sound as well. And this has Glenn Hughes on vocals, as well as John Norum does some vocals as he did in the first album. Is that Peter Boltz, right? Yeah, Boltez, whatever you want to call it. Peter Boltz, I say. The bass is for Accept, and Hempo, I don't remember where he's from. I know he's from somewhere. But great album. If you like that late hair metal with blues vibe into it, fantastic album. A big Grail for me. You can't get it here. You generally got to chase it overseas, and it's usually in the $50 range plus shipping. I didn't pay that for this. I just noticed that came off there, so it had a sticker on there. Otherwise, it had this little sticker. I guess it's something to do with, I got it from, I think, Finland, or I had a little sticker there. I just seen that come off. All right, I'm not sure I can get that off, but I don't care. It's the back. Anyway, here is the sleeve. There's a lyric side, and it was said as near mint, which has a bit of dust on here, but it's near mint. You just got to take off the. It's that hard cardboard inner. It's kind of like a heavier cardboard. That's exactly what that is. But again, I haven't cleaned it up yet because I haven't put it away or played it, so I generally don't until either I play it or there's a hair right there. It looks like a crack, doesn't it? Right there. And so that's the only time I clean it. My God. All these cats and this damn dog. Anyway, guys, there's my recent pickups, haul, finds, whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. As always, I do appreciate it. There will be no drama on my channel. So if anything is posted on my channel that is causing shit, it's getting deleted. So you know. Y'all have a good night, and we'll catch up real soon. Actually, real soon, because I'll be on in a little bit.